Nature, beautiful, awe-inspiring, and unforgiving. Her tranquil beauty hides a heart of fire, a breath of storms, a pulse that can shake the world at any moment. Behind every disaster are untold stories of survival, mystery, and scientific wonder, waiting to be discovered. Today, we reveal the hidden stories of nature's most powerful disasters, events that forever reshaped land, lives, and history. 1815, Sumbawa, Indonesia. Mount Tambora, long dormant, erupted with unimaginable force. Ash and molten rock turned day into night, burying villages and triggering tsunamis. But Tambora's true reach was global. Sulfur and ash circled the planet, reflecting sunlight and causing temperatures to plummet. The following year became the year without a summer. Crops failed, famine spread, and societies struggled. Even art and literature were changed. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein was born from the darkness of volcanic winter. Tambora reminds us how one eruption can ripple across continents, altering history and culture. Yet life returned. The volcano's slopes are now green again, a testament to resilience. Tambora's lesson: our world is deeply interconnected and nature's power is never far away. December 26, 2004. A day that began like any other for millions living along the Indian Ocean's rim, with the sun rising over peaceful coastal villages and families starting their morning routines. Suddenly, a massive undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, one of the strongest ever recorded, unleashed a series of tsunamis that would devastate 14 countries across Asia and Africa, leaving a trail of destruction that spanned thousands of miles. Towering waves, some reaching over 100 feet high, crashed onto shorelines with unimaginable force. Entire communities were obliterated in moments, and more than 230,000 lives were lost in one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. Amid the overwhelming tragedy, remarkable stories of survival and resilience emerged, like that of the Sentinelese tribe of the Andaman Islands, who live in isolation on a remote island surrounded by dense jungle and unspoiled beaches. Their ancient oral traditions, passed down through countless generations, warned of the sea's fury. When the earth shook and the ocean receded, they recognized the signs and fled to higher ground, surviving what so many others could not. The Sentinelese story highlights the enduring power of indigenous knowledge, wisdom carefully preserved and shared from elders to youth, ensuring the survival of their people through the ages. The Indian Ocean tsunami was a wake-up call for the world, spurring the development of early warning systems and renewed focus on disaster preparedness, so that future generations might be better protected. But it also proved that sometimes the oldest stories and traditions hold the most valuable lessons, reminding us that knowledge from the past can save lives in the present. In the face of disaster, both ancient wisdom and modern science can mean the difference between life and death. Communities came together, helping one another to survive and rebuild. The world learned, adapted, and changed in the aftermath, honoring the memory of those lost and striving to build a safer future for all. Lisbon, 1755. On All Saints' Day, the city was rocked by a magnitude 9 earthquake. Buildings crumbled, fires raged, and a tsunami swept through the harbor, leaving Lisbon in ruins. Tens of thousands perished, and the disaster shocked Europe. But from the ashes, a new era began. The Enlightenment's thinkers and scientists questioned, studied, and sought to understand. The earthquake became a catalyst for seismology and philosophical debate. Voltaire and Rousseau pondered the nature of suffering and God. Scientists began to unravel the mysteries of earthquakes, laying the groundwork for modern geology. Lisbon's tragedy forced humanity to confront its vulnerability and inspired a quest for knowledge that shaped the future. Sometimes disaster sparks progress. March 17, 1925. A day that would be etched into the history of the American Midwest forever. The tri-state tornado tore across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, leaving devastation in its wake. It was the deadliest tornado in U.S. history, a storm so powerful that entire communities were changed in a matter of minutes. With winds estimated at over 60 miles per hour, though some reports suggest even higher speeds, it carved a path more than 200 miles long, flattening towns, uprooting trees, and claiming nearly 700 lives. Thousands more were injured, and countless families lost everything they owned. There were no sirens, no radar, just word of mouth, hurried warnings, and the terrifying sight of the approaching funnel cloud. People had little time to react, and many were caught completely off guard. The scale of destruction exposed the urgent need for better warning systems and a deeper meteorological understanding. Communities struggled to recover, and the disaster made headlines across the nation. In the aftermath, scientists and meteorologists began to study tornadoes in earnest, determined to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. Their research laid the groundwork for modern weather prediction. New technologies, radar, satellites, and advanced warning systems were developed to track storms and save lives, transforming how we understand and respond to severe weather. The tri-state tornado became a turning point, reminding us that knowledge and preparedness can help mitigate nature's fury. From tragedy came innovation, and from loss, a renewed commitment to safety. Our relationship with the skies was forever changed, as we learned to respect, study, and prepare for the unpredictable power of nature. The year was 1908, deep in the remote wilderness of Siberia, a place so vast and untouched, it seemed immune to the chaos of the outside world. Suddenly, the Tunguska Event shattered that peace. A mysterious explosion, more powerful than any man-made bomb at the time, flattened 80 million trees across more than 2,000 square kilometers. Yet curiously, there was no crater left behind, just a vast, eerie wasteland. Eyewitnesses described a blinding flash and a fiery object streaking across the morning sky, followed by a thunderous shockwave that shattered windows and knocked people off their feet, even hundreds of kilometers away. Scientists now believe that an asteroid or comet, perhaps only 60 meters wide, exploded in the atmosphere with a force thousands of times greater than the Hiroshima bomb, releasing energy equivalent to up to 15 megatons of TNT. The absence of an impact crater baffled early researchers, sparking wild theories about alien ships, antimatter, and secret weapons. The debate raged for decades as expeditions struggled through the harsh Siberian terrain to uncover the truth. Today, the most widely accepted explanation is that the object disintegrated in a massive airburst, vaporizing before it could strike the ground and leaving only scorched earth and flattened trees in its wake. The Tunguska Event stands as a stark reminder of Earth's vulnerability to cosmic impacts, events that can reshape landscapes in an instant. Even relatively small space objects, if they enter our atmosphere at just the right angle and speed, can unleash devastation on a scale that's hard to imagine. The Tunguska Event continues to fascinate and puzzle scientists, highlighting the urgent need to study and monitor near-Earth objects that could pose a threat to our planet's safety. In the heart of Siberia, the scars of Tunguska remind us of the delicate balance that shapes our planet's destiny, and how quickly it can be disrupted. The cosmos is vast, mysterious, and unpredictable, and sometimes its immense power finds its way to our world, leaving us in awe of the universe we call home. Behind every disaster is a story, etched in ash, whispered by waves, frozen in time. These stories remind us of nature's relentless power and humanity's will to learn and adapt. From disaster, we gain understanding and resolve to protect ourselves and our world. This has been Legacy Lens. Subscribe for more stories that shape our past and define our future.